You know, we started the Clean Water Initiative a little more than a year or two ago. I spoke about it in our State of the State address. We're blessed to have so much water in Illinois compared to other states. And in the 21st century, water is a very, very precious commodity. We have to understand how important it is to all of us to have clean water, to be able to treat our wastewater, to be good stewards of our water. Something called green infrastructure is where we use all kinds of very innovative techniques to prevent flooding from happening in the first place, to make sure that we take good care of all of our neighborhoods. We don't want flooding, and I do want to thank the sponsors of this bill I'm going to sign today. Senator Dan Katowski is with us here today, and my good friend Senator Jackie Collins from nearby. Both of those senators worked so hard to get this bill passed, and Elaine Neckrich, our sponsor in the House, got it through the House, so I'm going to sign it into law today. It expands our Clean Water Initiative. Now, 100 years ago, there was a writer, American writer, on this planet. He was still alive. He was a great writer that we all know. His name was Mark Twain, and he lived along the Mississippi River. And the Mississippi River is 583 miles of our border in Illinois. We've got the Great Lake, Michigan, not far from here. Then we have the Illinois River system that connects the Great Lake to the Great River, Mississippi. All of that water we are stewards of right here in the state of Illinois. And we've got to make sure we take good care of it. So when Mark Twain was around, he said, "Whiskey's for drinking, and water's worth fighting for." That's why we're here today. We're here to fight for clean water for every part of our state. Whether you live in the city, whether you live in the suburbs, or I was just down in Bloomington and downstate Illinois, we're all in this together. And we've committed $2 billion to invest with communities like Oak Lawn and all of those who are involved in our Clean Water Initiative. And I want to personally thank the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District for their commitment. We've invested our clean water money with the district as well. I know David St. Pierre is here today, and I want to thank him for his great commitment to our cause, as well as Barbara McGowan, who's on the board itself. She's one of the trustees. I want to thank Kathy Meany, who's the president of the Water Reclamation District. It is all about clean water. We understand how important that is to our businesses. One of the first things they ask about in our state when businesses come or want to expand is, do we have adequate water? We can never forget that. We've got to make sure that we protect our water. And so I do want to say thank you to all of those who are involved in this mission of a lifetime. This is an environmental mission. This is something all of us have a role to play. Everybody could have a rain barrel at your house. If you have a house, instead of having all that rain go into the sewer, you can have a rain barrel. And one of the biggest hobbies in Illinois is gardening. If you want to have a great garden, use rainwater. Don't use tap water. So we all can play a role in this, and I want to thank Jen Walling, who is here from the Illinois Environmental Council. Jen, as you know, is one of used to work for me. She's a leader in the clean water movement all across our state, but particularly here in the south and southwest suburbs. Ever since I got to be governor 5 years ago, and it's an honor to be governor, but I always felt the south suburbs and the southwest suburbs weren't given enough attention by state government. And we've tried to make sure that the area of the southern part of our metropolitan area of Chicago gets full attention. And as long as I've been governor, we've been doing that, you know? That's why we're here. And I want to make sure that we reinforce that, because we have Ed Pazel here from the South Suburban Mayors and Managers, and I've worked very closely with Ed on all kinds of projects, and everyone brought to our attention the importance of connecting and having affordable water, and that's why this plant that we're talking about today is so, so important. All right. Oh, that's timing was a little off. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for being here. Together, the president is here today. I've known her a very long time. I used to work with her, and that's Kathy Meany. Come on forward here, Kathy. All right.
Thank you, Governor, for inviting me today. I'm President Kathleen Therese Meany, and I'd like to take a moment to introduce my colleagues on the board. We have with us today Vice President.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. 150. 150.